Okay, do I go? All right. Hello to everyone watching, and welcome back to our stream. For those who are new here, we are a group of 6 people who go by the name a podcast about music and mental wellness. Hi guys.
Hello, guys.
Woo! You know me, my name is Maira Nara.
My name is Real Kapanao. My name is Luigi Casidevera. My name is Rain Emil Acosta. My name is Alejandro Borlas.
And my name is Angelica Lorene Padua. And you're watching our stream Beyond the Sound. Today we'll be diving into a new topic, but before that, let's do a quick kamustahan. Let's go down the line and let's start with you, Rain.
Um, Hello to our viewers watching. I'm so glad we're doing another stream today, and today I'm feeling excited to get into a new topic and interact with our viewers. So, what about you, Angelica? How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. A bit less nervous than last time and curious to see what everyone in the chat has to say about music and books.
Same here. I'm excited for this stream and looking forward to sharing some new ideas. Councilman Rio.
Oh, feeling relaxed and looking forward to some music talk. Ikaw, Alejandro, how are you?
I'm doing well. Just ready to share some thoughts and excited to see how everyone connects with music today. What about you, Maya? Kamusta ka?
All good, all good. Really glad we're just getting to stream again. Now, what about our viewers? Tell us how's your day before in the chat box or just simply say hi. We'd love to hear from you guys. Let's see.
Read.
Ooh, dami. State thesis, hell no.
Can you see? Oh. Oh, guys.
Oh my god, I think he's starting video. Okay, whatever. Mm. Oh my
Hi na.
god. Yeah.
Hi, thank you to those that participated. We're glad to have you guys on our stream. Whether you're watching quietly or actively chatting with us, we appreciate you guys for being here.
Okay. Oh, now before we begin, let's introduce today's topic. For our topic, today is on your screens, and let me read it out for our viewers. Is music a healthy way to cope with emotions, or is it just a way to avoid them?
Yeah, and that's great. That's a great topic, and it really sounds exciting. Right? And this time we'll also be looking at how music can influence your mind and focus and not just reflect your emotions.
Tama, napapaisip ka. If naging distraction ng music, nakakatulong ba talaga ito or ginagawa lang itong distraction?
All right, guys, let's slow down, take a deep breath, and start our conversation. But first,
So,
let's
speaker.
kick off a quick icebreaker for our viewers. Okay. Okay.
Okay, viewers, for our icebreaker question, it's flashed on your screens. If you had to pick one song to describe your mood today, what would it be? No overthinking, just the first song that comes to mind.
So drop your answer in the chat, guys.
Okay. We're gonna wait a minute. Oh, well, okay, shout out muna tayo. Okay, yun. Oh, I see. Is that a bot? Shout okay. I think I saw True. Yes, it's true. Hi, True. Shout out. Okay. Mm, I'm trying to I don't recognize anyone. Rioma, shout out daw. Oh, pero this is what this.
Oh,
Okay,
ayun na.
Alright. Okay, it's in my. Alright. Alright. Thank you for sharing your songs, guys. Now that we're done with our icebreaker, let's have a quick recap for our first stream. Miji?
In our first stream, we talk about how emotional regulation and music. But today, we're driving deeper and we're going to discuss how music doesn't just reflect our emotions, but it can actually influence our mindset, focus, and even the way we see situations. Mm. With that being said, let's move on to our next question.
Okay, so for our first question, what is coping and what is avoidance? When we hear these words, they sound similar, but are they really?
Now that you say that, you have a point. What are the differences and similarities? Let's start with coping. Coping is when you face what you're feeling and choose a way to handle it. It doesn't mean the emotions just disappear. It means you're trying to manage these emotions in a healthier way.
Yes, avoidance is different. It's when you try to escape these emotions completely. You distract yourself so you don't have to deal with what's really actually bothering you. I love that. That makes, it makes a lot of sense now that you mention it. They may seem alike, but they have a lot of differences.
But here's where it gets complicated. Sometimes we're just in our room listening to music, but could we really tell if we're actually trying to listen to music? Or we are simply just trying to cope? Or either that, or we're really trying to avoid our emotions? Right? But there's a difference behind it. Based on what Angelica and Brain mentioned, it's based on the person's intentions and actions. Are you listening to understand what you're feeling, or are you listening so you don't have to feel anything at all? There's a big difference between listening.
Now that you say that, is distracting yourself inherently a bad thing? Because it really varies based on the intensity of your problem.
Not necessarily. Sometimes distraction helps you calm down first before you're ready to process things.
Guys, look up from
Yeah, like whenever you're feeling overwhelmed, maybe you need to calm down first and take a breather. And sometimes you're just not emotionally ready yet to face it. Exactly. Temporary distractions can help, but if it's too much, it starts to become a distraction.
Mhm. I suppose music isn't really that bad when it comes to using it as a distraction. We just know how to make the best use of it.
Napapaisip ako, is coping and avoidance even relevant to music?
Yeah, they absolutely are. Especially in this generation, music is almost automatic, right? The moment we feel something, we grab our phones and press play. But we never stop to ask ourselves why. I love you.
I agree. And I think that's where self awareness comes in. We should be aware of how we listen to music. Is it a healthy listening habit? Or is it a habit that causes us to try and avoid what we're feeling? That's right. Being aware helps us manage our emotions more independently and teaches us self awareness.
Yup. Music itself isn't the problem. Think of music more as a tool. And like any other tool, it depends on how we use it. Because music itself isn't the problem. It's how we're gonna utilize it. So,
Okay, so let's really think about this. Why does music affect us that much? Like, right? But somehow it's so deep. Yeah, that's true. I think it's because music kind of puts words to feelings that we don't know how to explain yet.
exactly. Sometimes you're not even sure what you're feeling. Then you hear a song and you're like, wait, that's it. That's what I've been trying to think about. And I feel like that's when music becomes healthy, when it helps you understand yourself instead of just drowning your emotions out.
At the same time, let's be honest, there are days when we don't even want to understand what we're feeling and we just want it gone.
True. Like when you grab your headphones immediately after something stressful happens. Not to process it, but to escape it.
Hmm. Oh, so maybe the real question isn't is music good or bad? Maybe it's what are we really using it for that moment?
Yeah, because songs can make you cry to a song, then end up feeling lighter after. Or either crying to the same song for hours and feeling even worse.
That's so real. I've done that before. Been saying one song over and over. At first, it felt comforting, but after a while, it just kept me stuck in the same mood. Like I was trying to prolong the feeling.
I think intention matters a lot. Like, ask yourself, after the song ends, do I feel clearer? Or do I feel more confused and disconnected? Or do I wanna replay the song?
Right? Like, can you sit in silence after the song? Or do you immediately press replay because you're scared of your thoughts?
Silence is low key and comfortable, but sometimes that's where the real coping happens.
Hmm. Yeah, like maybe music is supposed to guide us to our emotions and not replace them.
I like that. Guide, not replace.
And I think balance is important. If your playlist is only sad songs when you're sad, you might just spiral. But if you slowly shift into something softer or calmer, it can help you regulate.
So it's not about avoiding sad songs. It's about not letting them trap you.
Music should help you move through emotions, not freeze inside them.
Before we move on, we want to hear from our viewers, so don't be shy and drop your answers in the chat. We'll be reading and reacting to them, so please.
The question is flashed on your screens. Be honest. When moments, do you use it more to cope or more to distract yourself?
Comment your answers in the chat.
Okay. Oh,
By trying cope, distract, or both, no pressure, just drop your answers in the chat.
We'll be checking the chat, so comment, guys.
Oh,
speak the truth. More to cope sometimes better reality and understand. Kasi okay. Next distraction balance with both more to cope.
Next na.
Mhm. Also important. Okay.
All
So
right.
while we're waiting for the chat to load, let's answer it ourselves. Do you guys think you use music more to cope or distract?
for me, it depends. I'm really happy. If I'm really happy, I'll play upbeat songs and just enjoy the moment. But if I'm stressed, I play calm music so I don't overthink.
Same, especially at night. I use music so my brain doesn't spiral. But when something specific happens, I reply one song to process it.
I feel like sometimes we think we're coping, but we're actually just avoiding the real problems.
Exactly, and this is why this topic is important.
And just to show that this isn't just our opinions, we actually conducted a research about this. We surveyed.
Wait, the chat guys. Oh, let's speak the truth. Bro, the chat is
Shout out
building now.
to
Okay, there we
Micro.
go. What's the
My answers.
yeah. Who's FRL Micro? I don't know. Okay. So moving on, we surveyed 26 grade 10 on-site students from Apex School Santa Rita to understand how music affects their emotional regulation. Yes.
Yes, most of the students said they use music regularly when they feel stressed, sad, frustrated, or overwhelmed,
In fact, the majority answered often or always when asked if they use music to cope with negative emotions.
which shows that music isn't just a background noise. For many students, it's actually a coping tool.
Our findings also show that students choose music based on comfort and personal connection, and a lot of them mentioned OPM, pop, R&B, and indie, and because the lyrics relate to what they're going through.
But we also realize something important. While music helps, relying on it alone might not solve the root of the problem.
So, um, so again, it brings us back to the problem. Are we using music to understand our emotions or just to escape? So thank you so much for those who shared their answer. We appreciate it, and it's amazing that a lot of our viewers interacted with us.
Moving forward, we've reflected on how we use music, and now let's move on to our second question. For our second question, when does music stop being healthy in coping and start becoming emotional avoidance?
I believe it's when you constantly blast music on a daily basis to stop yourself from feeling those negative emotions rather than facing them.
I think it becomes unhealthy when you constantly blast music every single day just to stop yourself from feeling negative emotions instead of actually facing them.
Yeah, like instead of embracing your negative feelings and pairing it with a song that you need, you intentionally block it out instead of trying to accept those feelings.
Yeah, it's just like muting your own thoughts.
Well, exactly. You're not trying to understand the feeling, but instead you'd rather just silence it.
This definitely occurs only when your problems get too extreme, to the point that you're doing whatever you can do to stop the noise. And then again, you should really come to terms with your problems rather than showing your feelings to the back of your mind without any process to change it.
That's true. It's like putting headphones in a situation. It just delays it. And that I agree with because noises is not gonna stop the pain. It'll only prolong it. Blocking it out is not gonna change anything if you're not stepping out of your comfort zone to help yourself.
But what about when someone just needs a break? Is that still avoidable?
I think there's a difference between taking a break and running away. A short pause to calm down is healthy, but if the pause becomes permanent, that's when it turns into avoidance.
Yeah, coping helps you face the problem eventually. Just keeps you stuck.
Then again, we can't speak for all experiences. Everybody lives with different circumstances, and some issues are just simply too severe to face alone. This is why reaching out for help is highly recommended. Some problems are meant to be faced alone.
That's important to acknowledge. Some struggles aren't simple.
And that's why reaching out for help is highly recommended. Some problems aren't meant to be faced alone, and music shouldn't replace emotions. Instead, it should support individuals.
So maybe music stops being healthy when it becomes your only emotional outlet.
Then how would we use music properly to pair and guide our emotions instead of blocking it out?
And that's what we're going to be answering next. Yeah. Okay, but first, before we move on to our next discussion, let's ask our viewers something. Okay, Rain.
You want to go?
Hmm?
The question is flashed on your screens. Be honest, viewers. Have you ever used music to avoid thinking about something?
No judgment here, okay? Just reflect and drop a yes or no, or even share a short story in the chat.
Yeah, we'll read some of your answers in a while.
Hey, 10 seconds. Super educational. Thank you so much. Speak the truth, Alejandro. Oh, shout out Rin. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Yes, always, of course. Thank you for your support. It may create a boundary through reality and my voice. Thank you for that.
Once you're dead.
Thank you, guys.
Once you're
Thank
dead.
you.
You're
Okay, we'll go back.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, while we're waiting for the chat to load, I'm curious. Have you guys ever caught yourself doing that?
I feel like it becomes a habit sometimes. Like your brain doesn't even think, it just presses play or you just put your headphones on.
Oh, true. It's almost like muscle memory at this point.
Do you think that's because silence feels uncomfortable to us?
It's interesting how many of us do it without realizing. So,
Sometimes we don't even question our habits, we just repeat them because they feel normal.
Yeah, and when something feels normal for so long, we just stop asking whether it's actually helping us or not.
Okay, but random but connected, kind of. Do you guys think our generation? Do you guys think our generation relies on music more than generations did?
Oh, definitely. We have 24/7 access now.
Yeah, before you had to buy CDs or turn on the radio. Now it's just one tap. Yay.
that's interesting, actually.
Let's check the chat once more.
Oh,
Oh, oh no.
oh, hey, that's why. Oh,
Check the chat, guys.
check the chat. Yes.
Check the chat, chat.
It's not. We're checking the chat. Checking the chat. It's not loading. It's a bit delayed, guys. We're
Just having
sorry.
difficulties.
Shout out
Shout out to my mom.
Alejandro's mom. Shout out to Papa Chini Mironi. Speak the truth. Speak the truth. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your support. We're lagging, by the way. Alright. Okay. Thanks to those that shared their experiences in the chat. We'll be back to read more. Right.
It's interesting to see how many of us music almost automatically. Sometimes without even realizing. No, girl.
Yeah, and it made me think, if we're actually using music like this, how can we make sure if it actually supports our emotions instead of letting it control us?
We've been talking about avoiding or escaping with music. Now let's look at a different perspective.
For our third question, how can we use music to support our emotions instead of controlling them?
So, how can we actually use music in a healthier way and not just control our feelings? Well, how do we let it support us instead? Is the question.
Basically, it starts with picking songs that help you process your feelings, not just escape. Like, instead of blasting something to forget your problems, choose music that helps you understand them.
Yeah, and notice how the song makes you feel while listening. Don't just have it in the background, but pay attention to it.
Music should guide you and not trap you.
If music makes you feel stuck, it's okay to switch it up or take a break.
Yep, that's the key. Timing matters too, because some songs are great when you need motivation, but some others you just need to calm your thoughts.
You can also combine it with other things like journaling, drawing, or just sitting quietly to really process your emotions.
Yeah, using other alternatives are great, especially when combined with music.
Well, true. Music is a guide than a cure. You're not interacting with it over and over.
And creating a playlist for specific moods help you since you're choosing intentionally instead of being on shuffle where random songs take control.
Exactly. And sharing music with friends can also help too.
Yeah, honestly, noticing patterns in songs you pick over time can teach you a lot about how you handle emotions.
Now that I think about it, I realized that I tend to pick really calm songs when I'm anxious. I didn't notice it.
Yeah, you're right. I tend to do that as well.
Yeah.
So,
Yes. Sometimes I actually pick sad songs on purpose. It sounds weird, but it helps me relieve the stress.
Oh, I do that too. But I try not to get stuck there.
I had a friend who listened to sad songs for weeks straight. She told me she didn't realize that she was making herself feel worse instead of better.
That's why balance matters. You can feel the music, but you shouldn't let it trap you in one emotion forever.
exactly. And it's okay to switch
Exactly.
genre depending on how you feel.
That's because music can reflect on how we feel, but it can also help us shift if we use it right.
Totally. Music can be like a mirror or a guide depending on how you use it.
Alright. Now, Let's move on to our own personal experiences. Let's see. Have you ever noticed you were using music to avoid something? Rain, let's start with you.
Um, Not really. I don't really use music to avoid things. I usually use it to lift my mood or to hype myself up. So basically, I use it more as a coping tool rather than a way to escape something. Music for me isn't just dealing with, helps me get through my day and stay motivated.
Yeah.
What about you, Angelica?
For me, yes. I always tend to play music while I'm playing my guitar. When I'm, just avoiding stuff in my head. It just gives me a break from stress and it makes things feel lighter. Wow. Vijay, how about you?
Yes, I've definitely noticed that sometimes I turn to music when I don't want to sit alone with my thoughts. And there are moments when I play songs on repeat because it feels easier to drown out my regrets or intense emotions than to fully face them. And music becomes a kind of comfort and distraction at the same time, helping me cope even if it means postponing dealing with what's really bothering me. And Alejandro, your turn.
Well, for me, yes, and I do it a lot. I typically do it in times when I can't handle the things that are happening and I start feeling super overwhelmed or overstimulated. And I just need to go somewhere quiet and listen to music and have my own little imagination. Rayoma, what about you?
Yes, because when I listen to music, it helps me avoid my own thoughts. It makes me feel free and peaceful. And that's something I've always realized.
Yeah.
Maya, what about you?
Well, yeah, I often intentionally listen to loud music just so that I can't hear my thoughts, much like Riona. And I genuinely use that point in my life. But in doing so, I figured I was better off not dwelling on the past and rather facing the present with an outlook of no regret and making the most of my time. So, after everything we've talked about, from coping to avoidance to our own personal experience, it's clear that music isn't simply good or bad.
Yeah, it will becomes down to intention and awareness.
Awareness plays an important role in how we listen to music. By listening with awareness, we can figure out if we're listening to music as a coping or as an avoidance. A healthy listening habit is key in understanding that music influences your mindset, mood, and even your behavior.
With that being said, before we end our stream, we want to leave you guys with few quick tips and takeaways you can actually apply in your everyday life.
Yeah. Okay, so for our tip number one is listening with awareness. Before you start playing a song, pause and check in with yourself. Ask yourself, am I trying to process what I'm feeling or am I trying to push it away? Being aware of your intentions allow you to use music as a tool for understanding yourself rather than trying to escape reality. Like, for example, if you're feeling anxious, instead of automatically playlists to get rid of your feeling, try to calm down first or try to listen to calm instrumental music. Notice how your mood shifts and what your thoughts or feelings come up. By paying attention, you can use music to understand yourself better rather than just covering up your emotions.
Tip number two, use music effectively. Not all music is created equally when it comes to processing your emotions. Some music can portray different vibes and emotions. Before you start listening, think about what you need at the moment. Do you need to calm yourself down, energize yourself, or simply reflect? Choosing your music, choosing your music intentionally helps you guide your emotional state. For example, when you're feeling stressed and need motivation, you can choose an upbeat track that helps energize you without overwhelming your thoughts. The key is being aware and intentional about the songs you listen to. Think about it like this. What do I want to achieve with this song? By doing so, this helps you use music as a tool to support your emotions instead of controlling them. Tip number three.
Number three,
Number three. Okay. Use alternative and healthy habits. Using music as a distraction is an effective way to manage your emotions, but when you combine it with other healthy habits, then it becomes even more effective. For example, pair your listening with habits like cooking or journaling, exercising, drawing, or any healthy habits or hobbies that helps you process to help you take your mind off things and helps you process these emotions. So, for example, if you're feeling strong emotions from listening to music, try writing down the feelings that the song surfaces or take a short walk while listening. This can help this helps you keep actively engaged with your emotions while also using other alternative healthy habits your emotions throughout the day. Now, using alternatives can help you manage these emotions more effectively, which is also part of a healthy listening habit.
Tip number 4. And sometimes we replay the same sad or intense song over and over. And when we're emotional, while it may feel looping, it can deepen the feeling instead of helping you process it. And like for example, if you notice you've replayed one sad song like 10 times or more than 10, try switching to something neutral or uplifting. And the goal isn't to ignore your feelings, but to prevent yourself from getting stuck in them.
Yeah. And lastly, tip number 5
That's
is
what.
don't hide behind your headphones. Music can be comforting, especially when we're overwhelmed or don't feel like dealing with everything around us. But sometimes our headphones become more than just a way to listen. They become shields. We use them to avoid conversations, responsibilities, or even emotions we don't want to face. For example, if you notice you're constantly putting on music, the moment something feels uncomfortable, take a second. Are you using the song to understand how you feel? Or just to block everything out? It's okay to need music, but it's also important to not let it isolate you. A healthy listening habit means knowing when music is helping you grow and when it's just helping you hide.
Oh, oh, from these tips and takeaways, we can see that each of them is a part of why you're playing it in the first place and how it's affecting you.
Exactly. Um, it means checking in with yourself while you're listening, like asking, is this helping me process or am I just trying not to think?
Yeah, because sometimes music can calm you down, but other times it can keep you stuck in the same emotion.
So think of music as something that supports you, not something that replaces dealing with your emotions. When you use it with intention, it becomes a healthy tool.
And remember, everyone experiences emotion differently. What works for one person may be different for others. The key is discovering what works for you and being mindful while listening.
Wow. Okay. So at the end of the day, it's not avoiding music, but really how it helps you grow.
That's it for this discussion today. We really hope you guys enjoyed as much as we did.
Yeah, we hope this inspires you to listen to music with the thought of soothing your mental space.
Before we end this live stream, we want to stay till the very end. We appreciate you guys for taking the time to listen to our podcast.
So whether you're actually actively listening or just watching quietly, we seriously appreciate everyone that tuned in.
Shout out to you guys for being so supportive. We can't have done it without you.
We love seeing everyone's comments and hearing your thoughts. You guys made the stream more interactive and fun.
Thank you. And we hope you guys learned something today in this live stream. We hope you got the idea along the stream that music isn't just a distraction. It can actually help you in the moment.
And don't forget to not miss another episode of the Beyond the Sound.
This has been Beyond the Sound and signing off until
Until
next
next time.
time.
Take care!
Now for songs, girls.
And we will see you
See you
guys
guys
next
next time!
time.
Bye!
Bye.